I used to search the garbage in my friend's house for tampons to smell. This is kinda embarrassing, and I don't know how I got the idea to do it. It all started when I was 16, I was at my aunt's house, and I was so fucking horny. I was taking a shit and when I wiped and opened the garbage to throw to paper, I saw the tampon sitting there inside like waiting for me. I couldn't help myself but to grab it, smell it, and jerk the shit out of myself. This became a habit over time. Every time I would go to someone's house the first thing I would do is search the garbage. Became an addiction. Thank God though I'm 18 now, and this addiction is long gone and hopefully something no one does. I forgot about my 1-month-old sister and left her in a supermarket. So I have a younger sister. There is a 15-year age gap between us. I have to confess that when she was 1 month old I was babysitting her and I took her to the shops in her pram. I was getting my shopping and I completely forgot my sister existed and I somehow went home without her. Bear in mind I live about 20 minutes away and I was home for about 15 minutes before I seen one of her baby grows and remembered I had left her. I rang the store and told them and it turned out she was still left in the bread. No one else had noticed she was left alone. Then I had to run the 20 minutes back to the shop so she was basically left all alone for an hour. It's something I always think about and I feel awful. Anything could have happened. I have been lying to my parents for over 2 months. I am a 15-year-old girl. I have been struggling with social anxiety for the last couple years. Recently, the social anxiety has taken control of my life, affecting not only myself but my family as well. About 2 months ago, I was having an especially hard day at weight training for my sport. I convinced my mom I was going to throw up. Conveniently, my older sister had just come home from school with a 24 to 48 hour stomach bug. I faked catching this as well, just thinking that everyone fakes being sick at some point. I could only think to myself, just one more day. After a couple days, I learned to vomit on command. I knew I shouldn't do that. It can have serious long-term effects. I can't stop now. My mom still thinks I am sick. I can't stand being full. I can't do it. Now my mom has been very worried about me, calling every pediatrician she knows. I have had countless uncomfortable tests since then, including blood draws, urine tests, breath tests, celiac test, and even an endoscopy. For anyone that doesn't know, that requires anesthesia. I thought this would steer me away from continuing to pretend I have this illness. Now I have done hours of research ABT the sickness to simulate that I have it. In doing this all to avoid kids my own age, I feel like I have gaslit myself into having symptoms. Or it's from the drugs I take every day that I don't need. I feel extremely tired and achy. My bones are tired. I am actually vomiting every day. I hate vomiting, but I can't stop. I'm so sorry. Now I'm not going to pretend my family isn't well off, because we are. I feel like a privileged piece of shit with how much money my mom has spent trying to figure this out. I hate myself for it, but I can't stop. I don't like how the drugs make me feel. I don't understand why I'm doing this. I'm tired.